Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Oh boy, what a day, huh? Let's get right into the read. See what Spirit would like you to know this afternoon. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know at this time? Please and thank you. Ooh, Five of Swords. Abusive relationships, competition, winning at all costs, being sneaky. Challenged by. Queen of Swords, somebody setting clear boundaries, clear-minded, clear thinking. In the subconscious, we've got the Eight of Swords, somebody's feeling as though they're being restricted. In the recent past, we've got Judgment in the upright. Intentions and expectations. Got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Could be a mother-son, a working parent, wanting to manifest a new beginning. In the near future, we've got High Priestess, Divine Feminine, High Morals, Sacred Wisdom. The lens that's being looked through is the Six of Wands, moving on to peaceful, calmer waters. Leaving behind in the environment we've got a Nine of Swords. Somebody's really upset that you're moving on. They're having anxiety, suffering from some trauma, despair, the hopes and fears. Is a King of Cups. The hope is to what? Receive compassion. In the outcome, Seven of Swords, trickery, fraud. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. The truth is out. The truth is seen. And there's going to be sacrifices made. Those who were spinning illusions, perhaps, are going to be suffering a Five of Pentacles. And the Emperor is victorious over this situation and moving forward. Moving forward with courage and confidence, perhaps with an actual Queen of Swords. There could be a Knight of Swords trying to defend their beliefs because they're in a tower. They want reward for the work that they've been doing. So we got a 5 of Swords, theft, abusive relationships, bullies, conflict, wise guy. Challenged by a Queen of Swords, laying clear boundaries, being cold and direct with her communication. She's very perceptive. They're challenged. They're challenged what? Because they're a player. Their whole tribe is a player. Or maybe this player is up against the tribe of this Queen of Swords. They're feeling restricted. They're feeling isolated, maybe. Somebody's being celebrated. Judgment is here in the recent past, a rebirth, forgiveness. Somebody's horse playing around. Judgment is being called on those who are playing around. Intentions, expectations. We got a Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles up here. So there's a working parent trying to manifest a financial opportunity. They have expectations of filling a particular seat. There's a High Priestess here in the near future. She's got high morals. She doesn't give two craps or two iotas or anything about things. She's not here about things. She's here with sacred knowledge and wisdom. There's a moving on to calmer waters. Perhaps becoming a teacher. Somebody's in a 9 of Swords, having anxiety and nightmares in the environment. Everybody can see it. Oops. Oh. They're trying to hide the fact that they're a snake. They didn't get the spiritual throne. And they're in a 9 of Swords. Yeah, they didn't get the throne. They're trying to hide the fact they're a snake. The hope and fear. Well, we got a King of Cups here. What? They're hoping that maybe they'll be seen as a King of Cups. They're vain. Or maybe this King of Cups is vain. Got some vanity issues. There is a 7 of Swords here in the outcome, trickery and fraud. Somebody getting away with something, being dishonest and deceptive. Regarding somebody's purpose or regarding their own purpose. And we've got academics here. Somebody in the limelight. Doing things for entertainment. They thought they were doing it perfectly. This whole ancestry of leadership caused you to have to preserve yourself. You had to go into a mode of self-preservation. You like, man. And there's attention being brought to this situation here and now. You are just being you, and you're getting your compass. And you're getting the message that you're getting, there's a disconnect here. You're disconnected from these people. And you're moving, there's going to be a change, and you're moving into love. You are love. You're moving into loving union. And somebody's been watching you. They may make an appearance. And they may bring you a promise. You were martyred. And you have received forgiveness and seen as faithful. You didn't have to do anything except be yourself. They could have been haunting you. You may have had to suffer through a whole lot of psychic warfare, but you survived the conflict. Okay, you're a sovereign being. You're a creator, and you withstood a horrendous amount of hardship. So now you're coming into a position of privilege, or those people who consider themselves privileged are trying to spy on your location. These witches know that their justice is being served. Can you see all that? So that's that. Ace of Swords is out. The truth is out. There's going to be some stuff sorted out. Ninja. The truth is cutting stuff out. But I guess that's what, you live by the sword, you die by the sword? There's a courtship here. They're trying to bring, this wise guy is trying to bring conflict and upheaval to this courtship. They're a player. They could be here with their whole tribe, getting cut out by this Queen of Swords. Looks like she's had enough, and they're challenged by this. She might be receiving hospitality, job well done, and there's a there could be a mature woman here that's feeling victim mentality. Because you're in this courtship and you're getting congratulated. Judgment is here for those who have been doing a lot of horseplay. Regarding a child, or regarding a child that is going to be born to this couple, or regarding a new beginning. There's a Queen of Pentacles here and a Page of Pentacles. It could be that this Queen of Pentacles, who's a nurturing mother, was expecting this, her son, her child, to manifest this financial opportunity, to get into this seat, this position. By getting with a privileged lady. High Priestess is here. She's not concerned about things. She could care less about things. She's about mystery. She's about the hidden. She's about the sacred knowledge. She's a divine feminine with high morals. This has somebody concerned. They can't bribe her. They can't tempt her with things. They can't tempt her with power or authority. She's already a privileged lady high priestess. She doesn't need anything from these people. She's moving on to calmer waters. She could be entering a teacher role. Perhaps she's going to be sharing her sacred wisdom with people. She's moving on. And there's something here, somebody's trying to get out of imprisonment, or either that they were not able to imprison her. They couldn't trap her. Somebody's in a 9 of Swords. It's this snake. He's trying to hide the fact that he's a snake. He's in a 9 of Swords. He didn't get the spiritual throne. He's a mature man. So he could be older. There's a King of Cups here who's very vain. I mean, he could be masquerading as a King of Cups. He's got expectations. They're trying to get away with something. They're acting strategically with trickery regarding somebody's purpose. This role, this important role. He doesn't get a love relationship. Yeah, doesn't get the love relationship. Couldn't get the spiritual throne. Couldn't imprison this high priestess, privileged lady. This is a thief. This is a thief who thinks he's a scholar. He thinks he deserves the limelight position. But the truth is out. The truth is out. It's in the courthouse. He's facing poverty. This main male is an official person who is sending out messages of concern regarding the work, the toil and labor that was done to this gift. This gift could very well be the privileged lady high priestess, this innocent person that's just about, connection with the mystery, right? The great mystery. So they tried to make her in bad health, or either that or they're suffering bad health for what they did to the gift, to try to get the gift. They're under adjudication and they're facing a journey on the distant horizons. Ooh, it could be that there's a wealthy man who is a false person, and there's a change here. Whatever he's got going on is ending. He's got a coffin. Yeah, sudden wealth is going to this union. This union. There's a union here. I mean, it's not showing up. You got the Lovers in the reverse. There is a courtship here. This wise guy is trying to horn in on this courtship. He wants to get an abusive relationship going with this privileged lady, high priestess, but he doesn't get it. She doesn't go for it. He's not able, I don't know, maybe she's not interested in things. And maybe he's trying to lure her with things. Surrender. He has to surrender his need to control this. He's a player. Could be playing with his whole tribe. Either that, or he's coming up against this Queen of Swords and her whole tribe. He's challenged by this. He could be challenged because he's in regret because she's at peace. He's challenged by her self-esteem and the fact that she possesses gifts of the soul that benefit herself and others. It's recognized, utilized. And there's a mature woman here who's in an 8 of Swords. She's feeling rather put out because this privileged lady is getting congratulated on this courtship. So the courtship is already here. It could already be in the ethers. So it's already there, and this wise guy's here wanting to stick a sword in it. And this mature woman, she's feeling isolated. She's like feeling restricted because she's not the privileged lady. Because whatever she's doing is done. It's over. She's in an 8 of Swords and she's got this card here, the Death card. So it's over. Whatever she was doing to try to bring conflict against this courtship with this wise guy, it's over. There's a hospitality being done. Congratulations. They were horse playing around with this child. They thought it was funny. And they're under judgment. This Queen of Pentacles thought her son was going to get a chair, a leadership. They were expecting some sort of a position by getting with this privileged lady. Judgment is being called. They were playing around. With a child. They thought it was funny. Okay. They're under judgment. They were playing around with the child. They thought it was funny. They're in their pride. And they have to accept the things that they can't change. So we've got a high priestess here. She's not all about things, and this has this man concerned. She's not easily swayed. Bribed. She's not superficial. She is love. She's moving on to calmer waters. She may be becoming a teacher. They weren't able to imprison her, and they are in fear. She's honest. Even if the whole world is lying, she's honest. She can expect the truth to come from herself, and she speaks it. There is a 9 of Swords here. The snake is trying to hide. He doesn't want to be seen. He didn't get the spiritual throne. He's a mature man. He could be an older man. He's in despair. He's having nightmares. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. He's full of doubt, and he wants to know what all the answers are. We got a King of Cups who's a vain person. They have some expectation. There's failure here. Yeah, he's in grief. He's in grief. This King of Cups is in grief. It's like this King of Cups might be this snake. He's hiding. He doesn't want anybody to know. He didn't get the spiritual throne. He has doubt. He needs to know the answers. He's in a 9 of Swords. He's very vain. He probably walks around like, I'm the lover, I'm the lover, I'm the cup, right? But he's a snake in disguise. I got my loving cup. He's in grief. Because you were expecting it. You were expecting it. You were expecting it. He wants to get out of judgment. He needs to be covered by you. He's in grief. They're using all kinds of trickery and fraud to latch onto this purpose, but they're not able to get a love relationship. They lost their freedom. We have gratitude here, and discipline, and trust. So you live a life of gratitude. You trust your intuition, your inner guidance. You're very disciplined. You're very disciplined with your mind and your purpose. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. You're very successful in the emotions department. You use your intuition when you are having an indecisive moment. You use your intuition. And with this denial card, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So there could be some indecision here. But you're listening to your intuition and you are aware of what's going on, and peace is here. Health and empathy is here. So somebody doesn't have any vitality. They weren't able to read this in the cards, or they couldn't interrupt the fate of this courtship. They weren't able to snag on to the vitality. They weren't able to stop this family tree. They have to surrender their need to control. They're challenged by this extravagance, this player. their tribe and themselves are challenged by this Queen of Swords. She has gifts of the soul that benefit herself and others in abundance. It could be extravagant gifts, like I don't know what she knows. I mean, she's a high priestess, she has sacred wisdom. Whatever she knows, it's valuable information, extremely, and it's challenging these people. She's being congratulated. This is the end of this mature woman coming after this relationship. There's a death card here. She's feeling in an Eight of Swords, so she's feeling mentally restricted. It could be, I don't know, maybe she lost her ability to use her mental. I don't know. It could be that there's an overload happening and some form of danger going on. And I don't doubt it with this card here. We've got Judgment. They were playing with the child. They thought it was funny. They have to live and learn. They're in their pride, this Queen of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles. They thought that they were going to get a seat, a chair, a position by getting with this privileged lady or doing something with this privileged lady. They have to accept the things that they can't change. They're in their pride. They're apologizing. Oh, there's two here. They're apologizing. They're being stubborn, or they're apologizing for being stubborn. This High Priestess is a sacred wisdom keeper who is a high moral, high value person who is committed to love and seeing the good in all things, who isn't possessed by the need to have things. And this has somebody concerned. She's just not driven that way. She's highly spiritual. She has a great relationship with spirit, and they've been bullying her, trying to harm her. She's moving on to calmer waters. She may become a teacher. She's very honest. She's not stuck in her pride. She's not materialistic. They weren't able to imprison her. It could be that she doesn't have a home of her own. She's not wealthy, materially. She's spiritually rich. But she's not materially rich. She's not driven by having things. That's not what floats her boat. Somebody, this snake who's this King of Cups who's trying to hide the fact that he's a snake, is in a Nine of Swords. He's been doing rituals. He didn't get the spiritual throne. He's a mature man. He could be an older man. He's having doubts. He's like, he needs to know the answers. He's vain, and he's expecting what he was expecting. I don't know. He's expecting to escape judgment is what he's expecting. And he's in grief over what's happening here. There's evidence of these rituals that he did to cause disturbances, mental disturbances. There's evidence of it. He thinks he's going to be able to escape judgment. He's a King of Cups. He's playing in the role of a King of Cups, but he's a snake. He's hiding it. He thinks he can escape judgment. He's furious about what's happening here. It wasn't supposed to go like this. They're behaving with trickery and fraud, trying to obtain a position of purpose, a role, an important position. But they weren't able to get a love relationship, and it looks like they've lost their freedom because that card came out upside down in the reverse. They were using strategy, their mind reading, tapping into the mental body of people, making plans, strategizing to betray, to deceive. To interfere with this marriage. They strategized with trickery in this role that they have of some purpose. And they wanted to flip these lovers around and steal their freedom from them. This marriage. They wanted to separate them. They do this for a profession. That's their purpose. All their purpose is to keep divine unions separated. And they're hesitating now because they curse themselves. And they know this because you're having sweet dreams and they're experiencing losses. You've received a kindness, mercy. And they're in fright because they took all kinds of bribes to come against this beautiful union that is a gift to this world. Justice is going to be served. They're stressed out and facing homelessness. Those who wore masks are going through withdrawals right now. They're being rejected. They were blindly obedient. They used religion, and they had all kinds of people coming after you. And now they're bound to their commitments and everybody that they collaborated with. It could be that their entire family is in a nightmare. And you're entering into your promise. And with that, I'm going to see you on the next one.